Morning. Welcome, beautiful souls. My name is Joey. I'm an energy channel and intuitive. Um, so I've just been feeling like the vibe I've been picking up on intuitively is like someone is being asked to almost like really like step into the self-discipline. I see this as like someone who is normally like very like flexible and fluid and very easygoing. I just see this as like almost a need to for a time shapeshift into something like with extreme discipline and really not be afraid to like see the job through. um yeah, and there's just so much of this energy of like putting in the hard work right now, like putting in the hard work and really like going after a goal and like being delusional enough, honestly, until you accomplish the impossible. And that's what's coming through, okay? And it's like spirit is really asking you like to take account and what what shape do you need to shape into? Like how can you nurture yourself through the situation? And then similarly, like at the roadblocks, like draw upon that inner divine masculine, um, and really double down on where it is that you're going and what you're gonna allow. Yeah, and spirit is saying keep faith in this. See these roadblocks or these opportunities to have your faith grow stronger in the divine and to really show you what you're made out of is what's coming through. um yeah, I'm gonna pull something from the fairy forest. Yeah. So you are on the verge of a fresh new spring, and I feel like it's ironic because yesterday was the first day of spring, actually. So I feel like this is just very much going to be a new chapter, but there's going to be parts that you have to go through to get there that, are going to be less than desirable. Um, but I feel like it's just a matter of like almost keeping your promise to yourself and um, it's just really like aligning with what you really deserve is how I feel it. Like once you really realize what you're worth and like how amazing you are, it doesn't feel like work anymore. But I feel like it's going to be a gradual process between here and there, and somewhere along the way you're going to realize like, holy fuck, I am worth this. If you haven't realized already, I mean, you are worth it and you deserve it. You deserve the best. And so that, and sometimes we have to like really put our foot down even with ourselves and be like, no, I'm accomplishing this. I'm not going to allow this obstacle to stop me. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to double up my resolve. Yeah, work harder. Yeah, there's just this energy of like really double down and keep your focus, laser focus. Look at how she's just staring at that candle. I mean, her intention is set. And I also similarly see this as like, don't forget that you have and like, you're a witch. I mean, quite literally. So don't forget about the resources that you have in the ethereal and through ancestral and deities. Do not forget your power. Do not forget your connection to source. Do not forget that you are the green witch. I'm just seeing like rituals happening. I see sigils, all sorts of different various forms of magic, offerings, like so there's very diverse ways to accomplish these goals. And I feel like sometimes we honestly forget how magical we are and just how many options we have at our disposal. And don't discredit the magic. Don't discredit what you're capable of through the powers of love and light. When you align with your inner integrity and you do things from a place of love, you'd be surprised what magic can do. Yeah. And again, this is the Knight of Pentacles. It's one of the most slow moving and diligent workers in the tarot, okay? And this is saying like that you're well on your way and you're doing an amazing job. But also it's time to like really it's time to really just enjoy where you're at in the process and be thankful for where you're at as what's coming through, and know that you are on your way to like a fresh new start and things are going to get a lot more easy going here soon. But right now you're in a period of intense focus. And that's okay. But it's all for a reason. It's because you are in divine timing. The universe, you're exactly where the universe wants you to be, exactly when the universe wants you to be there. And the sooner that you accept that and really just enjoy that, then you're going to create the space for yourself to be fully present in this present moment, you know? And that's when you're really going to be able to focus all that energy on your craft, all of that on your yeah. There's a specific word that they use in this deck for it. And it's just about pretty much putting like your blood, sweat, and tears, like your very essence, your very soul into your work. And that's what it is. And that only comes from being in the present, you know, and trying to, and I'm also hearing like not taking shortcuts, you know, like this is an energy of someone who's not taking shortcuts. They are seeing it through and they are really, really mastering it, you know. And even though it might be a long, tough road, you know, you're really keeping the faith that this is going to be worth it for you, that this is going to change your life, and you're right. Like I just see that here with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is going to change the karmic tides in your life, and this is going to bring in that good fortune, you know. And the universe is genuinely helping you through. And furthermore, there's just so much support ancestrally on this journey that you're on. And so I think it's really important, yeah, to focus on like the fresh growth and like the new things that are happening and the best ways that you can nurture that. Yeah, that's really coming through. Yeah, and I feel like it's time to just show up for yourself and really like deliver yourself the same amount of love that you deliver other people. Um, and you know, if you find yourself getting like wore down, you know, don't be afraid to take yourself out and splurge a little. Take yourself out on like a movie night or a date night, or you know, maybe buy yourself a nice bottle of wine. You know, cook yourself something good, like a really nice meal. You know, do candle it. Similarly, you know, you might have a Knight of Cups that you're leaning on for support that is here to help really emotionally see you through this. But I always recommend for inner support. I mean, because the love that you can give yourself is so satisfying and rewarding, and it stays with us, you know. Um, so yeah, and yeah, so this is yeah. There may be a situation that you're being called to walk away from. Ooh, what is it? This Knight of Cups that's showing up that we're being asked to walk away from? Please explain more about this Eight of Cups energy, spirit. So there's someone that's really like stuck in the past. There's someone that's really stuck in the past to the point where it's like they're not being in the present, and they're focusing on a situation that no longer serves them, and that brings them painful memories. And that's just, yeah, that's a detriment. That's exactly what this be present energy is before that, okay? Yeah, okay. I see where we're going. What else? What else? What else? What else? Who is this Knight of Cups here? Yeah, so basically I just see this as like a former flame, or like someone that you've seen a lot of potential with that, you know, it didn't go through, and I feel like you're living in some version of like what could be with this coming in the inversion. Yeah, so you might be thinking, putting too much energy on, you know, someone from your past, or an energy or person that needs to be walked away from, that's honestly at this point killing your magic. Yeah, because you have all of this abundance, I feel like, but you're focusing on the one pentacle that you don't have, or like the one thing that you don't have. And really, it's a time to focus on all the things that the universe has given you, and similarly start to return that energy back. Yeah, return that energy back and share that love, and focus on what you're trying to bring in, and focus on your manifestations, because the things that you bring to yourself are going to bring you more joy than anything that anybody else can really ever bring, because it's directly, you know, your relationship with the divine is how I see that, you know. Sorry, I like an eyelash in my eyeball. I'm going to pull actually a couple cards from the Sacred Symbols Oracle too. Okay. Safe travel. So there's lots of green energy. So I'm just feeling like there's definitely, you're almost like being asked to honor your heart more, is what I'm feeling. And I just see this as like it's safe to follow your heart. It's safe to move into this new beginning. As I'm seeing it over here, it's like pointing over to the Green Witch. Yeah, and yeah, I feel like there's someone. I almost feel like someone that's aligned with this, like there's a soulmate or something that you maybe mm, mhm. Let me ask another question here. Okay, yeah. So I feel like someone is almost thinking of like a soulmate, or like I feel like a daydreaming energy of like you're thinking about another person and you're like almost wondering if it is safe to go that route. And this is, yeah, this is like definitely a soulmate of yours. But I feel like you're right now on a karmic path. I feel like right now you're on a karmic path and you're being asked to walk away from this energy, that's no longer serving you, because you're obviously not even present in it. Um, yeah, yeah. What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah, so walking away from this cup, walking away from this situation that no longer serves you is your key to the ending this karmic path, and really shedding the skin. Like that's what this year is about, the year of the snake. It's the 9 year. It's about shedding the skin. It's about leaving behind the things that no longer serve you to really break through that next level of the cycle. It is, that's the key to this up leveling, you know. Yeah, there's a spiritual cleansing that needs to be happening. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going through a butterfly moment, and you might still be with a caterpillar, and they might be content on being a caterpillar. That's something that you can, yeah, and it could be a water sign. Could be a water sign. Or you could be a water sign, but I see this as a water sign being the one that's not wanting to, yeah, do the healing with you as much. Similarly, you could be a healer. But I feel like you're meant for affluence, and I feel like almost that energy is going to be holding you back because it's a limiting vibration compared to like what you're capable of. Wow. Okay, that took a different turn than what I thought it was going to, but we're here for it. Yeah. So I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this message. And keep facing your true north, okay?